Hey, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about protecting yourself from unscrupulous film distributors. Of course, not all are bad, but there sure are bad ones out there just waiting for you. They like to be creative in the bookkeeping, which of course affects your project's profits directly. We'll get into the 10 questions you need to ask when looking for an entertainment attorney, cross-collateralizing the foreign distribution rights, and we'll touch upon what a negative pickup deal is and how it affects filmmakers. All of that coming up. Alright, welcome to episode 44 of Hollywood Unapologetic. My name is Orlando Dilbert. Today I want to talk about Filmmaking Essentials, how to protect yourself from unscrupulous distributors, creative accounting, and the 10 questions you need to ask when looking for an entertainment attorney. In an earlier episode, we got into what a negative pickup deal is and how it affects filmmakers. For most filmmakers, when looking to distribute their project, their films are often developed and produced away from the studio that distributes them in the end. These independently produced films are usually financed by the pre-sale of distribution rights and may also have private investors. The film enters the acquisition agreement phase. At this point, the producer and film distributor agrees on the details of the distribution rights. This is called a negative pickup deal. In most cases, the studio that is distributing your film will pay for your marketing and advertising costs in a negative pickup deal. The studio and producer will share the profits. There can be a 50-50 split between the studio and producer without having a distribution fee for the studio. Also, as part of a negative pickup deal, the distributor in many cases will offer to give the producer in advance. This is based on what is estimated the profits may be. Producers will want to get as large of an advance as they possibly can acquire, knowing they may never see any payment on the back end. That's based on the film doing poorly, and there are no profits to share. On the other hand, the distributor will want to pay as little as possible as an advance of his share of the projected profits. I've seen many first-time filmmakers brag about how inexpensive it costs for them to produce the film before the distribution deal is secure. This is a huge mistake. It's common for the distributor to not want to offer more than the cost of production. One thing to always keep in your mind, the distributor has no right to look at your books, so keep your mouth shut. A tricky thing that may happen at this point is the distributor may offer a preemptive offer, and it's good for a dedicated amount of time. For example, if you were offered, let's say $250,000 as an advance, you must decide on whether to accept it or not within 24 hours. This is tricky because you may feel compelled to hold out for a better offer. On the other hand, a better offer just may never come along and your offer is gone. This is why it is important to plan the release to potential film distributors to maximize your possibilities. I can't tell you, I've seen so many filmmakers get burned at this stage. Some distributors have been known to be creative with their accounting. I can't stress enough how important it is to go through the terms and fully understand them. Too often, profit participants don't see any return. The terms of net profits may be defined in such a way that is not in the best interest of the producer. Another mistake I've seen first-time filmmakers do is show the film when it's not completed. I cannot stress enough how easily opportunity will walk away. Regardless of how many times the distributor may say they are professionals, blah blah blah, the film's not ready. It's simply not ready. Your first impression is your only impression. The best thing is to set up a screening and invite as many of the executives as you possibly can. You want all of your potential distributors to see your film at the same time. This will help getting them to compete with one another. Even if some of the distributors want an early look, don't give in. Don't send out DVDs or have them view a digital copy online. You can promise to let them see it once the film is completed. If they're viewing it at their office, they most likely won't get through it due to interruptions. You want them in a live theater surrounded by live people. Fill up the place with your friends. You can rent theaters all over Los Angeles or some of the studios like Paramount Pictures or MGM. One thing that happens during the negotiations is that the distributor may want to cross-collateralize the foreign distribution rights. What that means is that the monies earned from the various markets the rights have been sold are combined together. For example, your film does well in one country and earns $1 million and loses $1 million in another country. When cross-collateralized, the percentage of your net revenue will be zero. This is because they're combined together. But if they were not cross-collateralized, you would get your percentage of the profits from the first territory, while the distributor absorbs the loss for the second. Many first-time filmmakers don't take the time to fully research what all of this means for them. You should learn as much as you can before you begin reaching out to distributors about them. There are many unscrupulous distributors out there as well. You can do searches online and check the Superior Court dockets in Los Angeles for past lawsuits against them. You also want to check the distributor's financial health and reputation. Take the time to see if they are distributing other films similar to yours to avoid avoid possible conflicts of interest. By this point, you should have an experienced entertainment attorney representing your deal. 10 things you and the attorney should be mindful are: the amount of the advance, the extent of the rights, foreign and/or domestic, which markets, if any, are cross-collateralized, and are there any ancillary rights? Yeah, I've always had a problem with that word. Are there distribution overhead fees? What is the accounting schedule? Will it be monthly or quarterly? The track record of the distributor. Does the distributor have any leverage with the exhibitors when monies are owed? And how and when is payment done? What is the marketing commitment and is it guaranteed? How much input does the producer have over theater selection and artwork for which it markets? And for which markets? How much input does the filmmaker have in promotion process? And in the event the distributor decides to back out early in a film's distribution, does the producer have the right to regain distribution rights? These are all deal points that need to be clear before signing off, and an experienced attorney's job is to be your advocate. You want someone who is able to negotiate, or better said, improve a distributor's offer. Use this information as a guide to make your plan and to build your timeline to see your project come into fruition. Use this information as a tool so they can better serve you and help protect your project's integrity, your crew, and yourself better. And don't forget to have fun with it. Making a film takes a lot of effort to see all the way through, but definitely can be worth it. Your experiences stay with you for the rest of your life. The lessons learned as a content creator can help build leadership qualities and an entrepreneurial approach to life. Make your plan, take a breath, and go for it. You can do it once you believe you can. The world is greatly influenced by what is seen on the screen and heard on the radio. Let's be the new Hollywood generation. Let's give the world something that will drive everyone to do something bigger and to make a positive difference in this world. We are all in it together. Each and every one of you is an important part of our future, important to the lives of those who surround you. You're important to your communities. You're important to our industry. No matter what, remain optimistic, focused on your goal. Never stop believing in yourself. Always remember, you are the key to your own success. Take a breath, move forward. Together, let's create a revival, a resurgence of Hollywood, and bring back the auteur to cinema. Be an active part of the new Hollywood generation. You are a representative of the new Hollywood generation. Please subscribe to our channel and share. And don't forget to check out our other videos in the series. And follow the link below to check out our swag. Thanks. Join Hollywood Unapologetic in our quest to positively empower one another, to empower our industry in the true pursuit of our Hollywood dreams and in life. Hollywood Unapologetic is a continuation of the Pollyanna's tear-soaked Battlefields of Hollywood, a survival guide against the cynicism and the hypocritical series of books designed to help you better prepare for success. Together, we are the new Hollywood generation. Welcome to Hollywood Unapologetic.